2019 Adjustment of Status Sponsor Income Requirements. After marriage to a U.S. citizen, in order to be successfully approved for permanent residency and obtain the green card, you must convince USCIS that you have enough financial strength to support and feed your family. They must be convinced that there is no chance your new family would need public benefits such as welfare or food stamps to survive. It is critical to understand before you submit your petition for adjustment of status what the financial requirements are, well, in order to be granted permanent residency without delays or denial, especially as the annual income requirements have greatly increased from last year at a much greater bump than, well, I've seen in decades. I am Fred Wall, the VisaCoach. You can have a happy life together in the USA with your foreign partner. And in case you are concerned that your income, well, may not be enough, towards the end of this video, I will teach you how to get around that problem by the use of a joint sponsor. Now, let's talk about 2019 income requirements for adjustment of status for permanent residency. In order to successfully petition for your spouse to obtain a green card after marriage, you, the U.S. sponsor, must demonstrate to immigration that you have enough income coming in to support your spouse and household. The financial requirement is that your income is equal to and must be over 125% of the poverty income level where you live. Each year, the Department of Health and Human Services publishes their poverty guidelines. And the new poverty guidelines have risen about $560 from last year. As of February 2019, for residents in the continental U.S., the financial eligibility requirements for permanent residency are as follows. The required annual income is $21,138 if there are 2 persons in the family or household, $26,663 if there are 3 persons in the family or household, and $32,188 if there are 4 persons in the family or household. And then for each additional person, add $5,525. The financial eligibility thresholds are lower for active military, thank you for your service, and higher for residents of Alaska or Hawaii. Proving your income. Well, normally you provide your most recent federal tax return, 3 to 6 pay stubs showing year-to-date earnings, plus a letter from your employer confirming your job and what your expected annual pay is. Now, if your income might be low, but you have, well, money in the bank, cash in the bank, your cash assets can be used as an alternative for annual income. Now, cash assets are assets which can be easily converted, say sold, to cash. For example, stocks, bonds, certificates of deposit, and cash in the bank. Now, you may have a lot of other assets, well, such as your car, boat, coin collection, business, or investment property. But because these cannot be easily turned to cash, immigration will not accept them as alternatives to annual income. Now, the one exception to an asset that is hard to convert but can be counted is your home. If the market value of your home is higher than your mortgage, you may use the equity just like a cash asset. Now, $5 of cash assets is the equivalent of $1 annual income. Okay? So, for example, if your household is just you and your new spouse, you'll need to have $21,138 annual income coming in. But if you have no income, but you do have cash assets, you would need to have, well, $21,138 times 5, or $105,690 of cash assets to qualify. And alternatively, a combination of income and assets, could work. For example, your income is $10,000 per year. The calculation for how much cash assets you would need would be $21,138 annual income requirement less $10,000 income that you have, leaving a shortfall of $11,138. And then 11,138 times 5 is 55,690 is the amount of cash assets you would need to qualify. Now, what if you don't have enough income or assets? Well, in that case, you can ask a relative or friend to ask as a joint sponsor. Just like buying a car, your joint sponsor could, co-sign your application and loan. Now, when you use a joint sponsor, the total size of the household increases. Now we combine all the people in your household plus those in your joint sponsors. For example, you ask your father to joint sponsor. Your household is just 2 persons, you and your new spouse. But your father's household is your father, mother, and the 2 children living at home. So the combined household is going to be 6 persons. And the combined $238 or more to qualify. This was Fred Wall, the Visa Coach. Now please like or add your comments to this video. And then go to, VisaCoach.com and sign up for the VisaCoach monthly newsletter. Each month it is full of tips and advice on marriage-based immigration, and it's free of charge. And when you sign up, you get 2 free ebooks that I've written. 120 K-1 visa interview practice questions, and 5 things you must know before starting on your visa. Finally, when you're ready to get started, call for your complimentary case evaluation and speak with me directly.
If you are considering hiring VisaCoach to personally guide you through your immigration adventure, join him for a complimentary case evaluation. He listens to you to learn the red flags and strengths of your case, your eligibility and goals. He suggests which visa is right for you, the best strategy to get it, and how soon your partner can join you. To learn more about VisaCoach's services and how he can help you, book your free case evaluation today.